Hey everybody, Jeff Davis here, and I just wanted to share with you a few quick thoughts. The core of the message that I wanted to share with you today is one of my big recent key reflection points, and that is to be patient and play the long game. Now, this is very easy to pay lip service to, and I've paid lip service to this myself for many years, but it wasn't until now, in my life now as we speak, that I'm really deeply understanding it and applying it. What I mean by this, by being patient and playing the long run, I'll give you an example to demonstrate it. I'm an author, I've written a number of books, and I have another book in the queue. And a number of people have told me that they're very excited to read the book. The book is called The End of Workplace Dysfunction, and I'm sharing all of these incredibly crazy stories from the workplace, not stories you hear every day, like standing up to CEOs and walking out on the spot, and some really unbelievable stories that people have said that they can relate to. And the reason I want to delay in publishing this book and be a bit more patient than I was in my 20s, I'm in my early 30s now, is because I'm realizing that if I'm a bit more patient, I can actually reach even more people. So look, I have the Amazon bestseller thing, which is very good, by the way, in terms of being able to reach people. I have that down to a science. I have it down pat. I know how to become an Amazon bestseller, and I can do that in this book that's essentially done. If I wanted to, I could publish it next month. I could publish it in the very near future, and I'm sure it would help people. But what I'm realizing and why I'm delaying and being patient, and this is the perspective I wanted to share with you about playing the long game, perhaps, in your own initiatives, is that by waiting to publish my book, I can keep building my platform, I can keep building my email list, I have some other initiatives that will funnel into helping distribute and get this book into the right hands. So I'm realizing a lot more than I did in my 20s, where I was a bit frantic and a bit rushed, is that you can kind of slow down, be patient, and you don't really have to do everything at once. And again, I kind of knew that for many years, but it wasn't until now that I'm actually living it and applying it. You know, in the meantime, I still write in various ways through blogging and other things like that. So you can still do things in the short and medium run while you have that big long-term plan. But I wanted to share that with you because in the past, I was a little bit different. I was like, okay, this has to happen, if not today, tomorrow, if not tomorrow, next week, and if not next week, at the latest next month. And now I'm shifting my perspective to 3, 5, 10, 20, 30 years ahead and looking at that whole canvas, zooming out a bit, and actually living that and feeling a bit more patient in my day-to-day. And I use this book as an example. Perhaps you can relate to that, or in your own life, in your own initiatives, working on that patience, working on delaying a little bit, delayed gratification. Perhaps you can achieve one dream now, but if you wait, could you perhaps achieve an even bigger dream? And that's what I'm working on now. I have some really, really cool projects in the funnel in addition to this book. I'm not going to share everything with you here today. But again, it's another crazy year. I do mean that in a good way. And I just wanted to share this perspective with you about being patient. A lot easier said than done, but when you play the long game, it actually might help you to achieve an even bigger level of success, an even higher mountaintop than the one you're looking at now. Have a great day, be well, and as always, stay true to yourself.